Hello guys, this is the third lecture of double integration. In this lecture, we will be starting with change of order of double integration. The links of the first two lectures will be provided in the description box. So do check it out. So let's start with this video. Now, I will be explaining this topic with the help of a question. The question you can see here in the screen. The question is given as evaluate this double integration by change of order of integrations. So here in the question we observe that the variable limits will be given here and the constant limit is here, and this is the integration we need to do. So we know whenever the variable limits are given, we need to integrate the variable limits with respect to the variable limits first. So here we can see the variable limits is the limits of y. So the variable limits we need to integrate with respect to dy first, dy here first, with respect to these limits, and then we need to integrate with respect to the constant limits there with respect to dx. So but this is the normal way of double integration. When we apply the method of change of order of integration, the limits we need to alter, like we need to change the order. Since here the order will be dy dx, we need to change it into dx dy. So here we will be starting with the question, this question. So let me write it down. From this question, here we can extract the limits, like the limits of y and limits of x here. So from that, we can identify the curves from the dependent variable limits and plot the graph. So I will be writing down the equations from the limits in the next slide. The limits of y are y equals to x square to y equals to x, right? It is given in the question. And the limits of x are x equals to 0 to x equals to 1. So from this we can plot the graph and identify the strip which was taken in the question previously, and then we will alter or change the strip. Like if it is given in the horizontal strip is taken, then we will be taking the vertical strip, and if vertical strip is taken, then we will be changing it to the horizontal strip. So let's see what happens. So let us plot the graph in the next slide. So we will be plotting the graph of y equals to x square. We know that this is the equation of an upper parabola. So let me plot the graph of an upward parabola. So this is the upward parabola, and the other equation is given as y equals to x. So from that equation, like y equals to x, we know the graph of an y equals to x is a straight line passing through the origin with a 45-degree angle with the x-axis. So let me plot it. So this is the graph we get from these equations, like y equals to x square and y equals to x. So from the question we observe that the vertical strip was taken, as the limits are of y. So as we know, the variable limits are integrated first, and we know that for calculating an area, the strip is integrated first, and then we integrate the strip over a region. So here the strip was taken as the vertical strip, and then we need to change it into the horizontal strip. Let me plot the vertical strip first. So this was the vertical strip taken. You can see that it is touching y equals to x square, and then this upper limit is touching y equals to x square. So we are sure that this strip was taken, and then it was integrated over this region. So from the limits of x we can like find out the points here. So this will be 0 to 1. So this will be point 0 comma 0, sorry, and this will be 1, right? Then we need to find out the y. Let me write it as like y first here. Okay, so now we need to find out this y. From the equation we can easily find out the y. So like it is given y equals to x square, right? So we know y equals to x also, this equation. So x equals to x square minus x equals to 0, and then x minus 1 equals to 0. From this we get the value as x equals to 0 and x equals to 1, right? So when we put the value of x equals to 0 in this, y is also equals to 0, and if we put the value x equals to 1 in this equation, y is also equals to 1. So this value of y will be 1. So I will be erasing this y, and I will write this down as 1, right? So this is it, and now we will change the order. We will change the order from dy dx to dx dy. So we are changing the vertical strip taken to horizontal strip. So let us see how we will do it in the next slide. So this was the graph, right? So now we will be taking the horizontal strip. So let me draw it. So this is the horizontal strip taken. This is the horizontal strip taken. So now we will extract the limits here. That is the limits of the strip, which will be the variable limits. So now from the graph we can see that the horizontal strip is first touching the y equals to x graph, and then it will be this then y equals to x. From this equation we will get the lower limit, and then it is touching the horizontal strip is touching y equals to x square graph. So the lower limit will be y equals to x square from the equation y equals to x square. So here we will be taking the limits of x, the variable x. So let me write down the limits here. So here we will be having, at this point the lower limit will be x equals to y, and the upper limit will be x equals to root y. Root y, right? So we have extracted the limits of the horizontal strip. Now we will identify the region we need to integrate. Like from this point to this point we need to integrate this horizontal strip. So from the previous like limits we have found out this point is 0 comma 0 and this point is 1 comma 1. So from that the limits of y will be from 0 to 1, right? So let me write down the coordinate here. This is 0 comma 0, this point, and this point is 1 comma 1. So we have found out both the limits of x and y. Now we will change the order. Like we will first write down the variable limits of x and then the limits of y, the constant limits of y. So let me change the limit in the next slide. So the question was given like this. So now we will be changing the variable limits and the constant limits. This the question was given like this. Now we will be changing the order, and therefore we will be changing the limits here. So I'm erasing the limits. So this will be like this. Since we are taking the horizontal strip, so we will be writing the limits of x as y, from y, the lower limit, to root y, the upper limit. And the limits of y will be 0 to 1. From the graph we can observe, we have calculated it. From the graph we can write this. Now we have to just simply integrate this, then we will get the answer. This is a process of change of order of integration. It's very simple. Just here the main funda, or like the main concept, is that we need to alter the strip. Like if it is given the horizontal strip is taken first, then we need to change it into the vertical strip, and vice versa. So let's integrate this from 0 to 1. From y to root y, xy, x plus y, dx, dy. So the next step I will be writing the next slide. Zero to 1, x square y dx, y to root y, plus y to root y, x y square dx, and then dy, right? So now we will integrate, put the limits here. 0 to 1, sorry, 0 to 1, y, x cube by 3, y root y, plus y square, x square by 2, from y to root y, and the dx will be here, dy, and here there will be dy. Here we are multiplying this dy to this integration and this integration, so we get this. Now in the next step we will be getting this. Zero to 1, y cube by 2 dy, minus y to the power 4 by 2 dy, 0 to 1. So in this step we have put the limits. We have put the limits from y to root y, and this is what we get. Now we will be integrating with respect to dy. So in the next step we will be getting this. So this is what we get by putting the limits of, so by integrating, and then now we will be putting the limits like this, and then here we will have 2 by 21 minus 1 by 15 plus 1 by 8 minus 1 by 10. So now by evaluating these values, we will be getting 2 by 21. 2 by 21 plus 1 by 8 minus 1 by 6. So I'm leaving this here. You can calculate this easily. So this is the question we have taken. For example, to understand change of order of integration. So now I will be providing you a flowchart for just remembering it easily. So I will be writing down the flowchart. So this is the flowchart. We will be writing down this in a note. Here, the question is given, we can see the question will be given. Then from there we will be identifying the variable limits. Then by plotting the graph, we will identify the strip. Or by looking at the limits, the variable limits and the constant limits, we can identify where the vertical strip or the horizontal strip was taken from observing the given limits. Then we need to trace the curves and plot the graph for the given double integration, and then we need to identify the region it was integrated. Then the main thing, we need to change the strip. Like if it was taken at first, it was taken, the vertical strip was taken, then we will need to change it into a horizontal strip. And if horizontal strip was taken, then we need to change it into the vertical strip. And now from that graph, we need to extract the new limits, and then we need to integrate. This is a simple flow chart just to remember. And now we will be moving on to the next question. So this is the next question. It is given as evaluate integration over 0 to infinity from integration 0 x to infinity e to the power minus y by y dx dy by changing the order of integration. So here we can observe that the variable limits are of y from x to infinity, and the constant limits are of x. So from this we can easily understand that the vertical strip was taken here from y equals to x to y equals to infinity. So it was integrated over the region from 0 to infinity. So now we will be plotting the graph and the curves in the next slide. So we have this equation y equals to x, which is the equation of a straight line. The straight line passing through the center 0, 1 with an angle which is making 45 degree with the x-axis. So let's draw it. So this is the one, and the other limits are y equals to infinity and x equals to 0, from 0 to x equals to infinity. This is the graph we get. From this now we will be identifying the the strips it was taken, vertical strip it was taken, and the limits. So here we can see there can be different strips which can be taken, but since it is given that the limits of the vertical strip is from y equals to x to y equals to infinity, from the lower limit y equals to x to y equals to infinity to the upper limit, So therefore the vertical strip, the bottom of the vertical strip will be touching y equals to y equals to x axis and will be ending at y equals to infinity. So this is the only possibility which I'm drawing will be correct. So this will be the strip, this strip, right? Y equals to infinity. From here, this is y equals to x, sorry, y equals to x to here y equals to infinity, right? And it was integrated, this vertical strip was integrated over the region from this end to this end, from this end to this end. So from 0 x equals to 0 to x equals to infinity, right? So now this was taken in the question. Now the process is change of order of integration by, sorry, evaluate the given double integration by change of order of integration. So now we need to change the order of integration. That is, we will be taking horizontal strip instead of the vertical strip, and then we will find out the limits. So here we will be changing this graph and taking the horizontal strip. So we will be taking the horizontal strip. Let's see. This will be the horizontal strip, and now from this we will be extracting the limits of the horizontal strip, and then we will be extracting the limits of the region we need to integrate. So here we observe that the limits of the horizontal strip, the lower end is touching the y-axis, therefore from x equals to 0 the lower limit, and the upper limit will be x equals to y, x equals to y. So these are the limits of the horizontal strip, and now we will be integrating over this region from 0 to infinity the limits of y. So now we have changed the order of integration. Now we have to simply integrate. So let's write down the change. I will show you in the next slide. So this was given, the limit, this limit was given in the question. I will be changing the limits here. So it will be first the limits of the strip, that is the limits of the horizontal strip here, that is from 0 to y, and then from 0 to infinity, right? So now we will just simply integrate this, then we will be done with this question. Here in this step we have integrated with respect to dx. So e to the power minus y by y is constant, and dx, the integration of dx is x. Therefore then we will be integrating with respect to dy in the next slide. Sorry, now we will be putting the limits first. So after putting the limits, after putting this limit 0 to y, we will be getting 0 to infinity e to the power minus y dy. Simple integration, we will be getting e to the power minus y by minus 1, 0 to infinity. Then we will be putting the upper limit and the lower limit, and we will be getting as this as e to the power 0 minus e to the power minus infinity, and anything to the power 0 is 1, and e to the power minus infinity will be 0. Therefore, we will be getting the answer as 1. Right. So this is it for today. In the next lecture, I will be coming up with more harder problems on change of order of integration. If you have any problems, you can comment down in the comment section, or you can also DM me in the Instagram ID given in the description box. If you have understood, do like and give the feedback so I can make any improvements required. And subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon and stay tuned for the upcoming lectures. Thank you.